I think we're good. I think so. I haven't tested everything enough. Alright, let's see. This playlist. Yep. Alright. Time to start the stream. Noah's here already. Mr. Nugget's here. Alright. No dropped frames. I would hope not. I just started. And time to start stream. Here we go. Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Noah. It is December 26th, a day after December. I was going to stream yesterday. Did not find the time, though. I was spending it with family. So, obviously, weren't able to stream yesterday. But we're back now for the leisure stream of the week, where I fish on Hypixel and just talk for 2 hours straight, essentially, about just random stuff. That's what we're going to be doing today. How's everyone else's day going? My day out of 10 is a, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Had to work, but at the same time, it's like, it wasn't that bad. Not a bad day at all. Before we do anything, as always, Speed Dolphin Tunes, hello. You two are always here now. Hello. You've been here a lot this week, thank you. So how's everyone else's day going out of 10? While I open some Crimson Blaze... Blaze? Yeah, Crimson Blaze packs. On Pokemon TCG. Because that's what I do. If you don't know. Shoot, what is that? Oh, it's a holo, okay. Nice. Magnezone, Booneri. Okay, I have it, but... Alright, I'll take it. 10 nuggets. That is true. Love watching adventure... Bleh, achievement hunting. Thank you, thank you. Next week I will be doing Forever World. I haven't done that in like 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? I think it's been 3 weeks since I've done any Minecraft Forever World, so I gotta get back to that soon. I want to start working on my Enchanted Library. Ooh, we got a Wonder Pick with Charizard EXY. Bunch of different numbers and letters. Oh, come on. Just the one I couldn't get. I got Trubbish instead, the trash Pokemon. Of course. Alright. But yeah, if you weren't here for the quick explanation, Speedy Dolphin, today's the leisure stream. Where I do have some fishing achievements, but for the most part, I'm just going to be fishing for 2 hours straight. And just talking, rambling about Christmas-themed stuff today. Because I like doing leisure streams, because I like just rambling about nonsense. Whatever I can think to. Alright. That's not right. Let's get rid of that. I got 8 achievements last, whatever last stream was, whenever that was. Wednesday, I think? You love Yap Fest? Good, good. You're gonna get one of those like every Hypixel week. I cannot stop yapping. I do love Christmas, which it's over now. It's been a long time coming. Like, this month has felt like it's lasted forever. I gotta freaking mute my phone or put it elsewhere for now. My friend texted me a random gif of... Oh, okay. I was talking about One Piece. He doesn't like it when I talk about One Piece, so I talk about it relentlessly. Hoping I'll get him into it, but you know. What does that say? Fishing Friday. What does that mean? 5 hours, ends in 6 hours. Wait, is that... a thing every Friday? What is Fishing Friday? Hold on, I gotta look that up now. One Piece? Do you know One Piece, Noah? You love One Piece, let's go! Finally! If I could show you, for Christmas this year, I asked for some Pops. Some One Piece Funko Pops, so, that's what I got. That's what I got. I got these two. My two favorite characters, Luffy and my boy Sanji. So, that's what I got for Christmas. I love One Piece very dearly. Okay, so Fishing Friday. Fishing Friday, Hypixel. Where players fish and hang out together in voice chat. Oh, is it just like a... There's like a Friday. Yeah, there we go. For a while now, the fishing community has been hosting the Fish Friday event where players fish and hang out together in voice chats. It would be awesome to have the server as a server-side feature as well. Nothing too complicated. Just a small increase in fishing speed on Fridays and a hologram using the... Oh, it's just a... Or, hold on, no. More special fish. There have been 44 special fish for over a year now. I believe the final goal for special fish would be 50. I don't know. It seems to be something official, but I can't really tell what it is. Took me about a year to get to the latest episode. Honestly, it took me 2 years. 1 year is very quick, I will say. Haven't heard of Fishing Friday, must be new. Fine, I could talk to someone about One Piece and they won't get annoyed. Alright, we'll talk about One Piece for a second and then we'll get to some Christmas-themed discussions. Ooh, I should turn on the, I should turn on the shaders pack. Don't know if you guys have seen it. You've probably seen it already, but... There. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! And this music! Oh my gosh! It's perfect. And then there's a man flying over there. Oh my gosh, this texture pack is gorgeous. Alright. Watching One Piece in a single year is very impressive. It took me 2 years of grinding to get through to Egghead, where it is at now. I'm caught up, but it took me a while. I'm trying to get my friends into it. They're struggling to get behind the... Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many texts! They're struggling to get behind the concept of 1,100 plus episodes. So I get it. I get why they don't want to. But it's peak, so they have to. I won't shut up till they watch it. My wife is already watching it. She loves it now. It's her favorite anime already. I have another friend who's already watching it. He's liking it too, so... It's natural. You just grow to like One Piece. Ah. My goodness, this is gorgeous. I was tweaking when I reached Wano. Yeah, that's a lot of... Wano's like 200 episodes. It was a lot. I love... Honestly, Wano's my favorite arc of all of them. Eni's Lobby is the fan favorite. I love Eni's Lobby. It's a great arc. Same with Marineford. Everyone loves that arc. Like, it's the best arc in any anime, but I'm like, it's good. I love Wano, though. I love the shows that I can, like... I love the shows similar to Lord of the Rings, where it's like this big, expansive world with, like, so many layers, so many adventures, so many eras, and it goes into detail with each and every character, and different monsters, different creatures, and it's similar to One Piece. One Piece is just, like... a very expansive story. The longer I have with a show, the more invested I get. It's why I love One Piece. It's why I love Pokemon. Those are my favorite two animes, which... Okay, I wanted to talk about Christmas, my goodness. Oh, don't spoil that. Don't spoil that. Don't spoil that thing that you just spoiled. I can't have anyone I know watch this now. He did though. He did. It was very tragic. I hope my wife is not watching this stream because she needs to experience that. She is in Little Garden. So she's like only 70 episodes in, so she's loving it already though, so I'm very happy with that. She has indulged me by watching it for me. She's been very nice by watching it. 1 second. I'm actually getting fish relatively, like, pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting... I think at the end of the last leisure stream, I had just gotten, like, a new lure upgrade. So, So I think it's just naturally faster right now. It brings back memories, yeah. It's a great show, man. I love it so much. I'm reading the manga now, finally. Don't know what happens in Elbaf, so Noah, if you know what happens in Elbaf, please don't say anything. But I'm reading through it right now. I just started it, so I've got a long ways to go. But I'm excited to catch up to the manga. I'm gonna try it out. Are mythical fish rare? They're rare enough. Yeah, let's move on from One Piece for now. I gotta get to Christmas stuff. Mythical fish. Hold on, let me see if I could turn it to daytime. I miss my frames. Alright, let's turn it to daytime. There you go. Mythical fish, they're pretty rare. I think I have them turned off right now. Or no, are they rare? Yeah, mythical hook allows for catching mythical fish. It's actually pretty easy, now that I think about it, because when I had it on, I collected, like, several of these, which I only had these on for, like, an hour, so they're pretty easy to find. Which there's different tiers of mythical fish, so I haven't found the super rare ones, but there's no trophies attached to the mythical fish, so I just turned it off. Because I need to make sure I keep collecting fish, garbage, and treasure, because those are trophy related. Which I think I've caught 1,000 fish already, which was like the max fish I needed for the tiered achievements. But I still have so much treasure and trash to get. I've got 1,400 fish. Okay, so I'm already done with that. I haven't read the manga, but I've heard a lot about Elbaf. I've heard it's really good. Because when I started fishing, I got like 5 in the first 30 reels. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to get the common ones. I thought I was getting stupid lucky. I mean, they're common, so they're pretty easy to get. But trophy-wise, they don't matter, so I just turn them off. Alright. I wrote a list down of Christmas stuff to talk about because, you know, this is meant to be the Christmas stream, and I can't just ramble about One Piece for 2 hours because I love it so much. I have been very ready for this season to end. I remember a few months ago I posted like a short or a video of which I think I deleted. I'm not sure. Where I just rambled on a leisure stream about how I wanted to be like the Christmas guy because I really loved Christmas. And I still do. I actually got burnt out. I actually finally got burnt out of Christmas stuff because this season has been very tiresome. Oh, I wonder if I could just... video settings. Let's turn down the render distance. Maybe that'll help me with frame rate. I think that made it better. It's been a very long season. It was a nice Christmas, but how was everyone else's Christmas? if you guys celebrate Christmas. I know a lot of people don't. I know people don't. I don't know what other... I know there's Hanukkah, and there's other replacements for Christmas. I don't know anything about them, but I'm interested to know about them. Another bag of candy canes. See, I don't know what... I don't know what all you know. I forgot I told you this stuff already. I'm like, how'd you know about the candy canes? Yes, I got another bag of candy canes. I did get another bag. Which, this year was a bit overkill with the candy. We have like a whole basket full of candy from both my family and my wife's family. And it's mostly Reese's. Because we said we liked Reese's when we were teenagers, and now they won't stop getting us Reese's. So, I need to, like... I remember everything. I remember nothing. So, you'll have to remind me of what I say on stream. Oh, shoot. But yeah, I need to, like, donate some candy to my friends or something, because I've got like a whole frickin' like I've got a basket's worth of just candy. That doesn't include the Ziploc bags in our pantry of cookies and treats and M&Ms, and I'm like, I just can't. I don't need all this. I'm already a big back. I can't. I can't let myself become worse. I gotta start working out soon. I gotta slim down. Your favorite chocolate is Reese's? Because it's good. It's just the best. Definitely. I've liked her... I've started liking Hershey's a bit more recently. But too much Reese's makes me sick. Which really, at this point, too much of any chocolate makes me sick, but... I just have too much of it now. I gotta donate it. We covered Oreos in white chocolate. It was too much to look out. It was too much to look at. You covered Oreos in white chocolate. Did it taste good? Because that sounds like... That sounds like overkill, you know, but is it good? I used to love Kit Kat. I do still like Kit Kats. We got a bag of Kit Kats this year that's not like the typical, like, sticks. It's like a literal, like a Santa formation. Like, you know how they make, like, the Reese's Christmas trees? It's thick like that. I've never seen a Kit Kat that's not a stick. But it tastes the same. It's just a different, like, different structure, almost. It tasted alright. Yes, it definitely was. It was definitely overkill. My mom... Oh... My mom makes this, like, pretzel, M&M, Hershey Kiss combo. Where she, like... How does she do it? She puts Hershey Kisses on top of pretzels, puts them in the oven and melts them down a little, and then presses an M&M onto the top of them. When I tell you these treats are addicting, I mean, it's like... It's like drugs. It's so addicting. I have a whole, like, Ziploc bag. I have a whole bag of them in my pantry. And I gotta resist, because those things are just way too good. Oh, you got two... Oh, you got 2 gift cards yesterday. Both in total is $100. Nice! Hey, we gotta talk about presents. Because that's, at this point, a staple of Christmas, unfortunately. I think Christmas is too commercialized. We'll get into that later, but, you know. Alright. Noah. Speedy Dolphin. Oh, did I get a pufferfish just now? What presents did you get? I got my Pops. I especially love Gear 5 Luffy. That's my favorite. My boy Sanji. I got a lot of gift cards. Ironically, it wasn't the ones I actually wanted. I wanted PlayStation and Amazon, and they got me, like, everything but that. But, you know, a gift card's a gift card. I'm grateful regardless, and I will use them regardless. But But we got a lot of gift cards, which is good. We got a lot of stocking stuff, just random. My parents occasionally, like, for Christmas, give me, like, these gotcha gifts, where it's, like, those little packs of anime characters that you open up, and it's, like, a random figurine. They're not super interesting. It's just kind of to fill in a spot. One of my... Oh, VR controllers has multiple problems. Oh, you got the Quest 3. Jeez! That's expensive. Good for you, man. Stockings were filled with candy only. Yeah. I think next year I'm gonna ask for just genuinely just less candy, because I need to cut back severely on candy. And I'm at the point now where I realize this year, October, November, December is like 3 back-to-back-to-back holidays where it's just overwhelming amount of food. And my family is big onto food. We have a ton of family parties where it's just a ton of food. And it's just, this year was just like so overwhelming. I'm ready to stop eating for a while. Just genuinely, I need to like take this next week where I either fast or I just eat significantly less, because I ate too much chocolate coins yesterday. I have those too. I have chocolate coins too. Oh, they're good, but they can't. I can't let them be good. I can't keep eating them. But yes, I need to ask my parents to cut back on the candy, because like half of my stocking is always filled with candy. And then just miscellaneous like gotcha stuff, or just little things they find at like a dollar store and just shove in there to fill up the void. We all have chocolate coins? Okay, cool. That seems to be a staple of Christmas candy, just getting a bunch of chocolate coins. See, before the stream, I ate some chocolate. I shouldn't have, and now I feel kind of sick, but you know. I gotta get rid of it. My dad is coming over tomorrow. I just gotta give him some. Just like say, please, either take it and throw it away, or take it and eat it, or something. Please, just take it away from me. It is nice to get presents for Christmas. Now that I'm 23 years old now. I'm officially uncle status, as some of my viewers, mainly Yam, keep saying I'm unk status. I'm appreciating Christmas in like a different way than I used to, because I'm old now, and that just, I guess, happens when you get old. Hershey's dark chocolate is a Christmas staple. Okay, that I disagree with you on. I can't stand dark chocolate. I know I've already started like 3 different stories, but you know. Welcome to the Gyarados channel, where I go on so many side tangents I don't remember the point of even starting this conversation. Dark chocolate. I can't do it. It just lingers. It lingers in my, like, it has such an aftertaste that I just cannot handle. Like, after like 5-10 minutes after eating a dark chocolate, I still taste it, and I just get more and more sick. Sick in my stomach, because it's too overwhelming. It's so overwhelming, I can't handle it. Yeah, I hope I'm not sick. I think I just ate too much chocolate. Because my throat feels weird, but I think that's honestly just too much chocolate. But since turning like 23, I've had a new appreciation for Christmas. I want to be the Christmas guy, yes, that's true. But Christmas felt so magical back when I was little. It felt like you hear the term winter wonderland. It felt like a different world back then. Like, you look at these old nostalgic videos that are being posted all over YouTube of like how Christmas used to feel as a kid. And you look at it and you're like, what happened? So I'm trying to figure that out. I think Christmas is too commercialized at this point. I'll respond to some comments in a second. I gotta get this side tangent out of the way. I like gift giving. I like the food. But when it's like the sole focus, I think it just becomes a chore, essentially. Gift giving is stressful. I mean, people talk about it all the time, how stressful the holidays can be, from gift giving to finding the right food. There's just so many expectations these days for Christmas, and I love Christmas so much, but I want to figure out how to make it special again. And for content, too. I want to be able to, not this year. This year has been kind of like the starting point, really, for my channel, because I just passed 100 subscribers. But in the coming years, I'm going to do more and more during Christmas time. More Christmas streams, more games, more activities and events. And yeah. I remember what Halloween used to feel when I was little. I've always liked Halloween. Not as much as Christmas, but I've always enjoyed Halloween as well. I don't think I've done it the past few years. I've been busy. But I want to go back to... I still want to dress up for Halloween with my friends. We still do it occasionally. So that's nice. Alright, let me respond to some... What is it? For some reason, my little brother doesn't like my favorite chips, cheddar cheese, Ruffles, and Reese's Cups. I do love Reese's Cups. I'm not a fan of cheddar cheese, Ruffles. Am I thinking of... Oh, Ruffles. I'm thinking of Pringles. I don't know. I haven't tried the cheddar... I haven't tried cheddar chips in a long time. Whether that be Ruffles or Lay's or Pringles, I just haven't tried any cheddar stuff in a long time. So I probably should try it again. I don't remember liking it, but maybe my taste buds have changed. Yeah, chocolate fever. Yes, there's too much chocolate, man. There's too much chocolate. But yeah, I hope I can make Christmas a special time of the year for my friends, family, and my viewers. I know Jacksepticeye, he does a Christmas event called Thankmas, which is a big Christmas event for him and for a lot of different people throughout the year. A lot of different creators join in on it. I'm not going to do a Thankmas type thing, but I'm definitely going to do several events. I want to end up doing several events during Christmas. Whether that be just chill live streams where I do a bunch of Christmas related activities. But I want there to be some traditions at some point throughout the season. The only thing that could stop me from liking anything is eating too much of it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I have a few exceptions, just like random fast food places that I could eat at day in, day out and not get sick of it. It's random. Subway, for some reason, I don't know why, but I have never gotten sick of Subway. My record is like 15 days in a row of eating nothing but Subway for lunches. Which I ate other stuff, but like 15 days in a row where I just ate Subway for lunch every single day. I still love it. I don't know what it is about Subway. I just can't stop liking it for some reason. But yes, chocolate. Once you eat enough chocolate, you just get so utterly sick of it. And like you said, it's most things. Most things you just get sick of it after eating too much of it. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? I mean, obviously, I've I've lived through many Christmases, so I'm sure I have stories to tell about Christmases. And if any of you guys have any Christmas stories you'd like to share, please feel free to. I'd like to hear stories about the joys of Christmas time. There was one Christmas that my parents got me a trampoline. My parents got me a trampoline for Christmas, and me and my sibling, we played on that trampoline like so frequently, like every day. We loved that thing for years. There was one night, like a few years later after we got it, that a really bad storm happened. When I say bad, I mean like, and this has never happened before, it's never happened since. Lightning struck every single house in our neighborhood. That is not an exaggeration. For months, roof repair people were in our neighborhood for months after that, fixing everybody's roofs. And it was essentially like a waiting list. Like, you'd have to just wait and hope that it wouldn't rain before the roof people could come back and, But anyway, it blew the trampoline. It didn't fly away. We had a play set, like a wooden play set. The trampoline flew into the play set, just like, and there's like two wood posts at the top. It stuck a hole directly through the trampoline. I still have a picture somewhere. I still have a picture somewhere. I don't know where it is. I gotta find it. I think it's on my parents' computer. But because like it was all deformed and like but we got it down, and there was obviously a giant hole in it. But the thing was, we still used it. we looked at the hole and thought, bonus route. I don't know. We just decided this could still work. So we just would like go through the hole, go under the hole, and we would just, I mean, it was just like a new addition. It brought life to the trampoline again. But eventually they did get rid of the trampoline because I guess the hole got too big or something. But yeah, I loved that trampoline. That was a good Christmas, man. I think they didn't get much other presents other than the trampoline, because trampolines are probably not cheap. But it was a great Christmas gift. That was a wonderful Christmas gift. Me and my sibling did the same with my water slide. What do you mean you did the same with your water slide? You stuck a hole in it or something? You got a hole in it or something? What do you mean by did the same? How long have I been going? Only 34 minutes! Sick! I have so much yapping time ahead of me. Honestly, these might be my favorite streams for Hypixel. As silly as that sounds, I like just fishing and rambling. I will be doing this for as long as I do the Hypixel achievement hunting series. It ripped on the concrete. It was made out of cushion. It was made out of cushion? A water slide made out of cushion? Who is texting me so much? Jeez! Oh, shoot. It ripped on the concrete. It was made of cushion. I have so many questions. How did you have a water slide made of cushions outside on the concrete? My brain is smooth right now. Oh, okay, okay. Cool. What other Christmas stories do I have? Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever experienced a snow day Christmas day? Have you ever experienced snow on Christmas Day? It's happened once for me. We were eating, me and my family and my grandparents were eating at our kitchen table. We were eating like whatever we were eating, turkey or something. I shouldn't say that. That's gonna get me canceled. We were eating lunch, and I looked outside right as I was done. Like right as I was done eating, I looked outside, and it just immediately started just pouring down snow. Best Christmas of my life. Because the second I get done with presents and food, it immediately surprised me with snow. It was like a triple combo. It was like best Christmas of my life. A white Christmas, that's true. Never in my life, really. It's called a white Christmas. Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. Except that one time I went to the mountains. Well, that makes sense. It probably snows a lot in the mountains. I wonder if I can... Hold on. What am I doing? What am I saying? Yes, I've only experienced one white Christmas in my life. It was the best Christmas ever, though, because I immediately got to go outside and just, like, make a snowman. I think it had to have been snowing before that, but I only noticed right after I finished eating. Because it was already, like... It was already snowy. Or, like, it must have been snowing, like, so heavy that the snow, like, built up really quickly. Because I, within an hour, started making a snowman. And, what is it? California, I see lots of mountains. Oh, yeah? Alright, but yeah, that's the only white Christmas I've ever experienced. It was a great Christmas. Have you experienced a white Christmas, Speedy Dolphin? It feels great. Oh, it felt so great to have a white Christmas. Which, where I live, ooh, a Nautilus shell. That's a treasure. Where I live, it has not snowed at all. Not even once. In 4 years. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. It was snowing every single year. And then like 4 years ago, we had this massive like 6-inch snow. And then it just stopped completely. Never snowed again. No, it usually snows in January. I live in Tennessee, by the way. It usually snows in January. Yeah, it's... I guess it normally snows in January here as well. I'm not saying where I live. I don't need people knowing that. But, where I live, it's kind of just like... It is typically in January. I guess the white Christmas was pretty early on. I do miss it. It hasn't snowed in so long. We've had some flurries, but nothing has stuck to the ground. No snow has stuck to the ground since 4 years ago. And that's really disappointing. To the point now where I'm just like everyone talks like, oh, it's gonna snow like 50 inches, and I'm like, yeah, whatever at this point. It's like, no, it's not. I'm in a state where if it snows, the entire freaking like area shuts down. If it's like 2 inches, school shut down, grocery store shut down, everything, the whole town, the whole city shuts down. The whole state freaking shuts down. They're a bit dramatic, you know, but... And then, like, every time they announce that it's gonna snow, it's like, it's gonna be like 50 inches of snow! We've never seen snow like this! And then we don't even get anything, so it's like... There's just a bunch of drama queens. That's sad. It is sad. Texas? I can neither confirm nor deny Texas. Let's see. Yeah, I miss it though. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long month. I was about to say a week. It's been a long... Oh, it's been a long month. I'm ready for this. As sad as it is to say it, I'm ready for the season to be over. Well, no, not the season. I love the cold. I'm one of those freaks who wears shorts in snow. Well, I used to at least. When I was a fat little kid, but I had a lot of like extra weight to give me extra like cold air protection. I don't know. It's been a long year, it has. But I do love the cold. I'm ready for Christmas to be over this year. I think some things needed to be changed this year. I think there were several things that could be better, but it was kind of like a practice year for me, because this is the first full year I've been married. So it was a test run of sorts. So I think next year will be better. I've just got to make sure I start working on it earlier, start planning things out earlier. I'm gonna be getting some Christmas overlays for next year. That'll be cool. I gotta get normal overlays for the rest of the year, but, you know. I was thinking maybe at some point I could have, like, an overlay for every season. That'd be cool. I don't know. I feel like I should stick to a certain overlay, other than Christmas. I don't know. Building a sentry. What does that mean? Like a sentry? For some reason I thought of the Sentinels from X-Men, but... I don't think that's the same thing. It's been a nice season. I'm going to enjoy January. I don't really do New Year, New Me type stuff, but I do take the New Year as an opportunity to get some quick motivation in to get some tasks done. So... That'll be actually a good time for me to finish the Stardew Valley video, which my wife is out of town right now, and I don't work the next like 2 days, so I have a lot of time to work on Stardew this weekend. I need to get that video done, but January will be a good time to get motivated to grind through it, and by February I think. By February, I'll be ready to do the update, catch-up era of my channel. According to my smooth brain, a sentry is like used in the military. I think that's right. My assumption is that's correct. There's so much to think about, man. There's so much content I want to do. Like, genuinely, I haven't, like, I don't know, I've talked a lot to Yam, one of my other stream viewers, about my plans for this channel. Probably to the point now where he hasn't been here in a week. He might have just left. He might have gotten sick of me. But, I have so much plans for this channel. So many different series I want to do. A lot of routines, a lot of schedules. I'm the type of person that works better if I have a plan, like a literal written plan in front of me, to work off of, like a weekly schedule, monthly schedule, yearly schedule. That's how I function best. Building a Century is a reference to TF2, which is... Oh, Team Fortress 2. I haven't played that game. I've heard it's good. I haven't played it though. Maybe someday. But I do have a lot of plans. The Forever World and the Hypixel achievement hunting, obviously. There's gonna be a lot of platinum hunting, like PlayStation platinum hunting, which if you've seen my homepage, you'll see a lot of the blue thumbnail indie saga stuff I'm working on now, which is where Stardew Valley fits in. I'll be doing a lot of those. Want to get to Pokemon someday. This is just going to be a collection channel. I realized I don't really want to stick to a one game or even one server like Hypixel, so I decided that it'd be best if I just make it a collection channel. Except for the Forever World. I just like the Forever World. I'm collecting memories on the Forever World. I'll be able to look back 20 years from now and see the progress I've made on the Forever World and show my kids someday. That'd be cool. But Hypixel achievement hunting is definitely a collection thing. The same with PlayStation trophies. Pokemon is definitely a collection-based thing. I need to mute my phone or something because this is ridiculous. My dad will not stop texting me. Hold on. Is that the right button? But yeah, a lot of plans. It's just gonna be collection-based, essentially. Which I've been wondering recently, like, the Hypixel achievement hunting, it will end at some point, despite the fact that when I started this, there were like 2,600 achievements, and now there's 2,900 achievements, so it's definitely still growing a lot. Once I am fully caught up, I guarantee you there will be more achievements coming out as time goes on, and I'll definitely still do those. I'll update the series over time, but eventually, once Hypixel achievements are finished, I'm probably going to move on to something else. I'll keep doing the Forever World, that's meant to be for the rest of my life, or just whenever I want to play Minecraft, just go back to it, essentially. But I gotta have something else to do. I'm thinking of, that's when I add Pokemon, but there's some other Minecraft servers, a server called Dead Man Dungeons, that is supposedly coming back soon. Because it was an old server me and a friend of mine, Stuff of Legends, used to play on a ton. And, it's coming back apparently soon. And Hytale. Hytale's coming out soon. So I definitely want to play that, but I need time for it, so... I'm going to enjoy the Hypixel achievement hunting, but I gotta get through it. I definitely need to get through it. Ever since I got a dog in years, my family has gone into chaos because of my little cute... my little cute dog Nugget. Did you name your dog Nugget? Did you name your dog Nugget, Noah? Did you really do that? I would not be surprised, but that'd be hilarious if you actually named your dog Nugget. Which that is actually a dog name that I've heard, so. I once heard a dog named Cookie. Because he responded to the word cookie, so they just named him Cookie. I guess so, even though dogs... You actually named him Nugget! Let's go! Nice. I have a dog, named Rocky. My boy Rocky. We were originally thinking of naming him Boomer. Because I thought that was funny, because Gen Z in like 2016, that was a meme, calling people boomers. My parents didn't know the meme, so they almost went through with calling him Boomer until my mom figured out what the implications were, and she said, no, you're not naming him Boomer. I thought it'd be funny. Looking back, I'm glad his name is not Boomer. But that's cool, though. You got a dog named Nugget. What kind of dog is he? I love dogs, man. I'm gonna get another dog at some point. Rocky is in... Rocky lives at my parents' house at this point because me and my wife were not able to take care of him, honestly. But eventually at some point we'll get another dog. Because at this point Rocky's so used to the atmosphere he lives in now that it would not be wise for us to take him. For some reason, I named my 4 dogs snack and food names. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that. Except for my dog Pebbles. I'm back. What did I miss? I don't know. What did you miss? I've gone on so many different side tangents. We were talking about pets just now. Wasn't this supposed to be a Christmas stream? How did we get to pets? Shoot, what we were talking... Hold on, I can go back and chat and actually check what we were talking about. I don't remember. Oh, did you hear the plans for this channel, Speedy Dolphin? I was talking about the plans for this channel because I like talking about it. Since you seem to be interested in the concept of Hypixel achievement hunting. I have guinea pigs. Ooh. I have never had a guinea pig, I will say that. How is taking care of a guinea pig? From what I've heard, they're very, like, sensitive animals. I hear about... I don't know. I had a friend who had a lot of gerbils, I think, or hamsters. What's the difference? Gerbils, hamsters, and guinea pigs. What is the difference between those? I think she had a lot of hamsters, but I hear a lot of stories about those types of animals like dying, like passing away very easily. I've seen some hamsters get like spooked and they just fall over and pass away. They hide inside their little wood houses a lot. I think they're sensitive to loud noises. They have little wood houses. That's cool. I've had a rabbit before. Ooh. Oh, hold on. There's a lot of... Hold on. Yes, the collection process. I've had a rabbit before. I think they're sensitive to loud... Oh, the rabbits are sensitive to loud noises. Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense with their big ears. I think. I've never had a rabbit before. My wife had a rabbit. Her grandma opened the cage one day, though, and the rabbit just, you know, just ran away. I can't really explain why that happened, but I think my wife named her rabbit Fish. Because of course she did. I tried catching a few rabbits in my grandpa's backyard with like little traps. Not like traps that would hurt them, but traps that would just contain them until I could get outside to see him. We considered getting a pet rabbit if we had caught one, but we never ended up catching one. They're rabbits. They're very quick and they're just very quick. I think my grandpa did catch some, but he just let them go. And I'm like, why'd you let them go? That's the whole reason we set traps! But no, I think guinea pigs are sensitive to loud noises. Oh, really? Let me see. Okay. What am I doing? In case you didn't hear it, Speedy Dolphin. The plans for this channel. I plan to keep doing Hypixel achievement hunting until it's done, essentially. I thought about this the other day. I'm like, this will end at some point once I get all 2,900 achievements, which Hypixel updates it regularly, so I'll have to update the series as new achievements come out. But eventually, someday, it'll end, and I'll probably replace it with another collection-based series. Like, probably Pokemon. The Forever World isn't really collection-based, but I'll be working on that forever as well. The Platinum Sagas I will keep doing forever, because I really enjoy those. A lot to do. Or I'm getting mixed up with hamsters and guinea pigs. I mean, hard to say, really. I don't know the difference. Hamsters, gerbils, and guinea pigs. I asked my mom to send me some pictures of me during Christmas. Not this year, throughout my life. But I haven't had the time to, like, censor the stuff around them, like faces and area and locations. So I don't know if I can show those right now. It might have to be a different time where I show those images, but I love 100%ing games. I know, man. I've loved doing that since I was a kid. I've loved doing that my whole life, ever since I got a Wii. Ever since when I got my Wii, I wanted to 100% every single game I got, and I never did. Because I was a wuss. Because I was a wuss, and I just, like... I had too many games, so I kind of just moved on to a different game constantly. But in the past few years, I've gone back to those games and 100% a lot of them. But that's kind of one of the main focuses of this channel. It's just going to be 100%ing everything I decide to do. Whether that be Hypixel, PlayStation games, Minecraft Forever World, in a sense, Pokemon, Hytale whenever I get my hands on that. You know? I want to do some real world experiences as well. Like, me and my wife want to do like a kind of like a road trip around the United States. Just go to all 50 states and like just explore. That's a collection of sorts. Being able to check off every single state visited. You know, I could do that for content as well. It's not necessarily like 100%ing a specific type of game, but just in general, collecting memories and collecting achievements throughout video games, throughout life, just throughout really anything. I completed the Spider-Man 2 game that released on PlayStation a while ago a few times. Yes! That was a good game. I think I have that. I think I made a video on Spider-Man 2. I got the first Spider-Man games before... Oh my gosh, my freaking phone. I got the first Spider-Man games before I started making content. So I wasn't able to make videos on those. But I do have a Spider-Man 2 video out there. I think it's on my channel, like... It's on my second channel, but I have a... It's... If you go to my playlists on this channel, if you go to playlists, that section, you'll see, like, the OG saga. And that has Spider-Man 2's video in it. Which that video... We'll have to revisit my old video someday. That seems like a staple of YouTubers. They do that at some point throughout their careers, just visit their old videos. That video took me way too long to make, and I'm not proud of it, but you know, it exists. I thought the original Spider-Man game was better than Spider-Man 2, I will say that, but I did enjoy Spider-Man 2. It was a good game. Any Nintendo games played? Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Oh, I wanted to do some Nintendo games for content as well. Obviously Pokemon, that's Nintendo, but I've been so focused on Hypixel and Minecraft, and I've been so focused on Minecraft and the platinum hunting that I kind of forgot... Hello? I kind of forgot that I was planning to do Nintendo stuff as well. I forgot about that. I plan... There was one game in particular I wanted to 100% on streams or just content in general, which was Tomodachi Life. A Nintendo 3DS game involving the Miis, the Mii characters. I adored Tomodachi Life. It's in my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Which is weird to say, that game, but you know, I love that game so much. I have hundreds of hours on that game, which is less than I thought it would be, but it's like 3 or 4 different save files throughout my life, and I never did 100% it. So I want to do that. And I know Tomodachi Life 2 is coming out soon. I don't have a Switch 2. I may get a Switch 2 at some point soon. Not soon. I don't know when. I might get it at some point because I want to do Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Pokopia, the new Ditto game, is coming out soon. So that's a Switch 2 exclusive, so I need it for that. Tomodachi Life 2, Living the Dream, that would be great to stream. And, big fan of Mario, Zelda, and Kirby. I'm a big fan of Mario. I have a lot of Mario games. Mario Odyssey is probably my favorite. The thing about Zelda is I was considering doing that for content because I've barely ever touched Zelda. I had Breath of the Wild. That was the only Zelda game I've ever played. I played a bit of the original. Like the very first Zelda game. But I had Breath of the Wild, and I thought it was boring. Stupid Gyarados in 2017 thought Breath of the Wild was too hard for me. I was too much of a baby, so I gave it away to a friend who's no longer my friend, and he moved to a different state, so I'm never getting that game back. I'll have to buy a new one. But I was thinking of playing, like, a bunch of Zelda games for content, because I've never done it before. But I have to think about that. That's a future endeavor. No way Breath of the Wild is boring. I know. It's a good game. I think I wasn't skilled enough to beat it. I wasn't skilled enough with it. At that point, Pokemon was the main game I played, so open world games like Breath of the Wild, I've never played before. I typically follow story-based games where it's like there's a set path in front of me. Especially like with Pokemon where it's like an RPG setting where you just go back and forth, leveling up a ton in order to get through a section. Open world, Breath of the Wild was my first open world game and I didn't know how to do it, essentially. It was too hard for me because it didn't follow a set path. Even though there was a story mode, you had to go out into the world to find weapons and like you had to strategize like through battling. Now I'm kind of gonna redeem myself for that by playing some Dark Souls games on the PlayStation. That'll happen at some point soon. Dark Souls is definitely probably going to be a much harder version of Breath of the Wild, but it's to redeem myself. I have to redeem myself for getting rid of Breath of the Wild and never finishing it. But also, by the way, Noah, you said earlier... Oh, hold on. I found out that the Switch 2 released way after it released. I found out that the Switch 2 released way after it released. Not sure what you mean. But what you said earlier, I've played Little Nightmares. I just played Little Nightmares as well recently. I think that is my wife's favorite game. Or no, her favorite game is Stardew Valley, but she's obsessed with Little Nightmares, that whole franchise. We're gonna play Little Nightmares 3 at some point soon. But I just made a video of Little Nightmares. That's in the Indie Saga. It's one of the most recent videos on my channel. Getting that platinum. There wasn't a platinum. There was no platinum, but... getting all the trophies in Little Nightmares. So, if you're interested in that, go check that out. Because I actually like that video. That was actually a fun video. The first Resident Evil was too hard for me because it had tank controls. I don't know what tank controls are. You know, you guys keep bringing up relevant stuff because right next to me I have a game I haven't played before. Resident Evil 4. It's right here next to me. Some friends of mine told me that I'm playing a horror saga for PlayStation. They said it was too tame. Like Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy's Playtime. I want to play those games. I'm not changing the horror saga, but they told me, like, you need to play something scary. And I'm like, why? I don't like horror. So they gave me Resident Evil 4. So that's going to be a video that comes up relatively soon in between some sagas. Tank controls is, like, complicated. Oh, I can imagine. Resident Evil... I played, like, Chapter 1. I don't know how to explain it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out when I play it. Because I played a bit through Chapter 1, and I had to essentially be guided through it by my friend who was right next to me. Because I could not figure out what to do. I was in the middle of combat, and I'm like, I'm just gonna die. I didn't know what to do. My knife broke immediately, and I'm like, well, I hope I have enough ammo in my gun. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, but give me 1 second. I gotta chill out. I am back. Stuff of Legends! Chair! You joined in right as I was gone. Tank controls is like a movement system or something which moves your character complicated ways. Oh, that's what it was! I hated that! Oh my gosh, that was horrible! I miss the fluid movements of like the indie games I've been playing, because a movement system which moves your character in complicated ways. It does! Because I'd press the joystick to move and I'd have to like turn my body and start moving. It's like, bro! I mean, like, I could barely move. I have to figure out how to... We were talking about Resident Evil Stuff of Legends. You were here with me when I played that. It was horrible. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I'm AFK. I'm gonna turn off visibility for now. I kind of mastered it though. I think with enough time, it's something that can be mastered. That's impressive though, Noah. That's impressive. Because, good gosh, I could not get it down. I just couldn't do it. What were we even talking about, man? This was meant to be a Christmas talking stream, and now we're talking about Resident Evil. What's your favorite Christmas movie, everybody? What is your favorite Christmas movie? Mine kind of changes. It was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And then I watched it every single year. So I'm a little burnt out of it right now. Ooh, there's a mythical fish. If you're still here, Dolphin, there's a mythical fish. Or you've already seen a mythical fish. You were just wondering how rare it was. Home Alone, that's a good one. Home Alone's a good one. It's a Wonderful Life. I think I remember you mentioning that. Home Alone is a classic. I like Home Alone. I've only watched It's a Wonderful Life once. Only watched it once, and that was in the past few years. I think I should watch it again. See how I feel about it now. I think it's a good movie. It made me very depressed, but I think if I watch it now, I'd probably like it more. That's typically how I work with movies. The more I watch it, the more I enjoy it. Unless it's just a garbage movie. But I feel like I like It's a Wonderful Life more if I watched it again. Without the suspense of wondering what's gonna happen. In that regard. But Home Alone is a good Home Alone is a classic as well. That kid is sadistic, by the way. That kid is... I would not want to be around Kevin any time of the year. Because those two burglars are inhuman. They should have died within the first few traps. Once the fire was set... Once that dude had fire... His hair set on fire. Or his head set on fire. And I'm like, you should be dead. You should just be dead. You fell off buildings. You were just, like, tormented by this young child. Sadistic little child. But hilarious at the same time. It's what made it so unique. I also liked The Grinch. Which one? There's like 3 of them. Honestly, the Jim Carrey Grinch, ironically, might just be my favorite Christmas movie right now. Either that or A Christmas Story. That's a classic too. There's a lot of classics with Christmas movies. Kevin is mischievous. He's a little more than mischievous. He's sadistic. I think he genuinely tried to kill these two guys. So, I think their crash out at the end was pretty valid. Love A Christmas Story, Polar Express, Elf, The Grinch, and Home Alone. There's just so many good Christmas movies. I feel like It's a Wonderful Life is, like, underrated, honestly. Like, even though I just said it wasn't my favorite, I think, like, it doesn't get talked about a lot anymore. I think it's such an impactful movie, despite the fact that it's not my favorite. I think it's such an impactful movie that it's just like, it should have more recognition at this point. Oh wait, there's so many Christmas movies to talk about. I don't know, what are you guys talking about right now? He took self-defense a little too far. I completely forgot about Polar Express. I guess I'll talk about Polar Express. I haven't seen it in over a decade. I was terrified of that movie. The animation as a kid terrified me. It's a classic. People love a Polar Express, and I just didn't like it. I gotta watch it again because it's been so long, but it scared me to no end. I was like, oh, everyone is creepy. I feel like I'm about to get, like, attacked through the screen by some of these characters. Oh gosh, imagine that movie in 3D. That would have given me nightmares or something. Back when I was a kid. I do like A Christmas Carol now though, which is definitively very similar to a Polar Express in terms of like kind of creepy animation or like lifelike animation. So I like that, so I might like a Polar Express now. A Christmas Story is a classic as well. I think A Christmas Story is the perfect movie, the perfect Christmas movie for children. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is the perfect Christmas movie for adults. I think those two movies are just perfect for different ages. But they can be enjoyed by all ages, depending on the censorship of National Lampoon. Polar Express creepy? You agree with me, Stuff of Legends. Thank you! Okay, thank goodness someone finally agrees with me. It is creepy! I didn't want to say it. It's creepy. Oh my goodness. I gotta watch Polar Express again. My parents have it at their house. I meant to take it this year, or I meant to borrow it this year to watch it, but I never did. My wife's favorite movie right now is Arthur Christmas, which she just watched. I don't think it was for the first time, but it was the first time in a while. She kind of forgot about her first viewing, so she was laughing her butt off at Arthur Christmas. It's just a really good movie. that one as well is a really good movie. What other movies are there? The Charlie Brown Christmas! I haven't seen that in so long, I need to watch that again. Charlie Brown in general, I love Charlie Brown. But the Charlie Brown Christmas was... If you want to talk about that nostalgic Christmas feeling of like you look back, like I was talking about earlier in the stream, where you look back at those YouTube videos of like the old Christmas nostalgia that you felt as a kid, where it felt more magical. That movie is at the top of the list. You want to feel like childhood Christmas nostalgia, you go watch Charlie Brown Christmas, because that movie, or that short, is just, oh my goodness. I need to watch that this weekend. I haven't watched it this year. I forgot about Charlie Brown? Exactly, man. Because it's a part of the childhood experience. Charlie Brown Christmas is a part of that childhood feeling that you kind of forget about. I'm telling you, it's a masterpiece. Elf is like the opposite of Polar Express, though. Everyone loves Elf. My parents, my mom would like, that is her favorite movie. Definitely. She laughs just as hard every single time she watches it every single year. I'm a little over it. It's funny. It's a funny movie. I think it's a better movie if it's watched in moderation. Because Will Ferrell making these same exact jokes is only funny a certain amount of times. But, it's a good movie, just in moderation. Sup. Welcome back, Noah. My charger wasn't working. Oh no. Are you watching on your phone? What do you guys watch my stream on? I haven't really thought about that. Are you watching on like a phone or a computer? Or a laptop? I'm kind of curious what the majority of my viewers watch me on. I don't think it doesn't matter in the slightest, it's just curiosity. Look at this dude. Special fish caught 22. Special fish are the rare ones. Gotta go W stream. W Yapfest. Thank you, Speedy Dolphin. Thanks for tuning in, man. See ya sometime next week, maybe? See ya sometime in the future, man. Thanks for joining in. What are you saying, Stuff of Legends? Laptop? Oh, laptop. Okay. I think you told me that. I'm not trying to use my gadgets right now. I'm trying to use my fishing rod. Special fish are the rare ones. Speedy Dolphin was talking earlier about mythical fish and if they're rare or not. They're pretty common. Special fish are the rare ones. I've only caught like maybe 2. I think I've caught 2 special fish. I think I watch on MacBook, which is the same as laptop. Yeah, I think my wife had a MacBook at one point. I think that's what she had for school. Interesting. Okay, so laptops. Interesting. Are there any other Christmas movies? Home Alone. The Grinch. There's several Grinches. Jim Carrey's Grinch is a classic. That might be my favorite right now. Just because it's so funny, and Jim Carrey doesn't really get old like Will Ferrell does, so I just love Jim Carrey. The original Grinch is good. I don't care for the new Illuminations Grinch. Don't care too much for that one. It's alright. We did Chromebooks at my school. Oh, it wasn't MacBook, it was Chromebooks. That's what my wife did at school. She used a Chromebook. They gave out Chromebooks. Just like, the ice is too thick to break here. Try the ponds in the mountain. What? What? Okay. Interesting. But yeah, that's what my wife did. That's what my wife used to do her schoolwork. Hold on, I'm gonna look up Christmas movies, because there's so many Christmas movies I'm probably missing. There's a bunch of random ones, like Red One, that came out recently. I didn't see it. Christmas Chronicles, that was a Netflix one, that was alright. Claus, that was a good Netflix movie. A Very Jonas Christmas Movie. Why does that exist? Oh, Rise of the Guardians. That's a good movie. That's DreamWorks. The Santa Claus. The Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. I remember those movies. Those were good. Santa Paws? I briefly remember that movie when I was younger. Oh wait, Frosty and Rudolph. Obviously. Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Those were two, like, old animation, not even movies, like specials. Frosty was animated. Rudolph was like claymation, like Coraline level. But they were also classics. I have them on DVD. Again, haven't watched them in so long. I have these movies, and yet I haven't watched them. Oh, come on, that was 0.1 seconds away. No, of course. That happens a lot more than you'd think it would. Some good Christmas movies. Anyway, enough about that. Hypixel does pretty well. Hypixel does really well with the seasons. I mean, they have their own unique achievements just for each season, which is really cool. Summer, spring, winter, and fall. Or Halloween, I guess. It's cool that they have... And it's cool that they have achievements for that, and that they're spread out so far across the whole server. I watch Pingu, but that isn't like a Christmas movie. What is Pingu? Hold on, I gotta look up what Pingu is. Oh, Pingu! I remember Pingu! I don't remember when or where I watched that, but I remember that was somehow a part of my childhood. Somehow, somewhere, I watched Pingu. Oh my goodness. I don't remember a thing about it other than the character, and that it was claymation. Or... Rudolph's not claymation, that's stop motion. That's a whole different genre. Claymation... That's an interesting genre. Not a lot of different things for it, but Pingu is funny. Oh, I just saw a new comment. I don't know why I still watch Pingu. Why not? How many times have we seen Elf, yet we still watch it like every year for Christmas? Even the kids stuff, we still watch it because it means something to us. I don't understand the, there's some things, some movies and TV shows that you grow out of, but at the same time, it's like, I don't understand growing out of certain fandoms or certain, like, shows or franchises. Even if it's childlike, at this point, I just think back, whenever I watch them now, it makes me think back to a time when I had that childhood innocence, in a sense. I mean, like, watching this stuff again takes you back to your childhood. Pokemon is not, especially the earlier days, is not the most mature show you can imagine, but I like lighthearted shows. So I don't see why I would stop watching it. Pingu is a part of my childhood before I went to school. Yeah, exactly. There's just some things that you just don't need to grow out of. I mean, Bluey is a show that kids and grown-ups alike really enjoy. And partially because it has that childhood innocence that kids very easily attract to and parents remember. It's the same type of feeling in a sense, just in many different ways. There's a lot of different ways you can go about feeling that childhood innocence again through different shows. Back when I was young, I used to watch, like, the early days of Disney Junior. When I say early, I'm not talking about, like, the age of, like, Sophia the First. My sister loved that a lot. I'm talking, like, JoJo and Goliath. If anyone even Bluey goated. Was it JoJo and Goliath? It was a really, really old Disney Junior show, before it was even called Disney Junior. I don't know if anyone remembers JoJo and Goliath. I think I can pull it up. Hold on. Bluey goated, absolutely. I never knew Pingu was older than Dragon Ball Z. $1990. No, Dragon Ball... Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z? I was about to say, Dragon Ball came out in, like, the late 80s. When did Dragon Ball come out? The original Dragon Ball anime was in 1986, which sounds about right. When did Dragon Ball Z come out? 1989, so it's a year older than Pingu. I was about to say, like, I mean, unless I'm wrong, unless I'm missing what you're referring to, it seems like Dragon Ball is a year older than Pingu. Stuff of Legends, you might know. Hold on. Do you remember this? Oh, not that. JoJo and Goliath right here. Do you remember these characters? This was my childhood, like the early days when I was like when I could barely speak, I was watching this show. I don't remember a thing about it, but this was like, oh, what is it right there? It wasn't called Disney Junior at the time, which Disney Junior doesn't even exist at this point. But Disney Playhouse? That sounds familiar. It was called Disney Playhouse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are all the old shows. The Wiggles. That looks vaguely familiar, but I don't think I ever saw it. Do you remember the Wiggles at all? Hold on, I got a picture right here that I can bring up. Don't copy it. Open another tab. Alright, I can bring this up. This image is Disney Junior / Disney Playhouse stuff. Little Einsteins. That show was goated. I remember watching that a lot. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Handy Manny, I was obsessed with. The Wiggles, I was obsessed with. Stanley. There's JoJo's Circus. Stanley was, I think, I loved Stanley, I think. This was my childhood right here. Not all of these. I don't know a lot of these. Some of these are like later. Oh wait, it goes like oldest to newest down here. My sister loved Doc McStuffins and Sophia the First. She liked Goldie and Bear as well, I think. Oh, Henry Hugglemonster. That is so... I forgot about that. I watched Special Agent Oso a lot. My friends Tigger and Pooh. Oh, that one makes me happy. Brings a smile to my face. Bunnytown? Oh, I forgot that existed. That was weird. I forgot all about that. Huh. The Bear in the Big something house, big blue house or something like that. I didn't watch that one. I thought it was creepy. But Roly Poly Oly, I kind of watched that one. Hold on. I personally don't remember watching The Wiggles, but my parents say I watched them a ton. My smooth tiny brain thought Dragon Ball Z was being released in 1990. Yeah, okay. My first concert was a Wiggles concert. I don't remember it. At this point I don't even consider it my first concert because I don't remember it. But apparently when I was like 3 or 4, my parents took me to a Wiggles concert. And I loved it apparently, but so that was a thing that happened. I just saw another one. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Do any of these, how about this Stuff of Legends? Do any of these look familiar? Do any of these look familiar to you? Like, did you watch any of these? Jake and the Neverland Pirates was one I watched. Octonauts a little bit. You can't even see Little Einstein's probably my... Oh no, you can see it. My webcam isn't covering it up. This was not a very good Christmas stream, you know, but this is to be expected at the Gary's channel, where you just kind of just go along with whatever I'm yapping about. Some good memories here. Alright. A lot of them I know. I watched Handy Manny and Little Einsteins. Those were like two of the biggest ones. Those were 2 of the biggest shows, I think. Handy Manny and Little Einsteins. Which, this is a story for another day. Handy Manny caused a... I can't believe this is something I have to say. Handy Manny caused a lifelong injury for me. I also remember Special Agent Oso was awesome. I watched it at my grandparents' house a lot. I'll get into the story another time. I don't feel like it right now, and I don't think we have the time. Well, I guess I'll go over it. I can't just tease it and not say it. Handy Manny caused a lifelong injury for me. Because, let's go back. Let's go back to the year... I don't know what year it was. I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was on a vacation with my family and some friends' families. And we were in a hotel room. And Handy Manny was on TV, but my mom wanted to get a picture on the deck. So we went to go get a picture out on the deck, and I was so excited to go watch Handy Manny again. I sprinted inside, but this is gonna get a little... I don't know how much of this story I should tell, because it gets a little gory. So I'm not gonna go into detail. Okay. I was so excited to go watch Handy Manny after we took the picture that I sprinted inside, but there was a screen door, okay? There was a screen door, and there was a little, like, bar at the bottom that you had to step over. I didn't realize it was there. My foot caught it perfectly to where I tripped. Oh, come on, Stuff Alleged. We've talked about this. We've probably talked about this. You know about this. I tripped on the screen door, like, little latch that it slid on. And I fell at, like, miles per hour. I like, flopped. We had moved the table. We had moved the table out, and my forehead caught the exact corner of the table. That is all the details you're gonna get, because I can assume you know what happens next. The ambulance was called. I did not know Handy Manny was the cause behind this, but yes, I do remember the overall story. So yeah. The ambulance was called. There was a lot of graphic scenery. I don't know how I got a scar on my knee. I had to get 3 layers of stitching in my forehead. You can kind of see it. It's like right here. It goes like up around my eye like that. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it still. Is that it? I can't tell if that's it. Is that it? Hold on. Oh yeah, that is it. Like right here. You could see it. You could see the scar I have from tearing my forehead open. I had to get 3 layers of stitches. I think that's it. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Is that it? I can't tell. Anyway. I have a scar on my forehead that, if you look real closely, you can see it, but most people don't because it's faded so much at this point. But that was caused by Handy Manny. That's the running joke in my family, that Handy Manny caused me to almost die. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. Handy Manny almost caused my unfortunate demise. That's the running joke. So yeah, that's some Gyarados lore for you. I don't know how I got a scar on my knee. Yeah, there's some scars that I feel like just kind of appear on us that we don't even know where they got them from. My wife just has several bruises that she doesn't know where she gets them from. I think she like hits a table or hits a door randomly, and then like the next day she notices like a bruise on her knee, and she's like, I have no idea where I got this. So It's apparently very easy. Our bodies are very sensitive to injuries. So yeah, there's some Gyarados lore for you. My throat hurts, I'm sick of talking. By the way, Noah, you probably haven't experienced this on the Gyarados channel. If you've noticed the title of the stream, it says leisure stream. There's going to be 3 types of streams that I do throughout the course of my content career. Leisure streams, focus streams, and quiet streams. Leisure streams are like this, where I'm essentially just rambling. Or just talking to a friend, like Stuff of Legends, when he's here in a voice chat. You know, we talk every once in a while. Those types of streams. Focus streams are like the past few streams where I've been doing Christmas-related achievement hunting, where I focus all of my energy, essentially, on thinking through how to get the achievements as efficiently as possible. It's typically the streams where actual, like, where a lot of progress is being made. And quiet streams, where either I just want a quiet afternoon in Minecraft, or I'm doing a repetitive action, kind of like fishing, but like in a way where, like placing a bunch of blocks. Like if I'm building something in Minecraft and it requires my focus enough, because I really struggle with focusing on 2 things at the same time. I've gotten better. Fishing is really easy to talk during, but like when building with Minecraft, I have to focus on where the blocks are going, so it's hard to talk, and it's hard to talk at the same time, and it's not focused enough to be making efficient progress. It's just repetitive stuff. So I just make them quiet streams where I just mute my mic and just, it's essentially background noise. There will be quiet streams, so you won't always have to hear me ramble endlessly and hurt my voice. But next week we'll probably have a few quiet streams with the Forever World, because it's going to be a lot of repetitive building with the Enchanted Library, which I still have to figure out how to get OBS working with the Forever World right now, with the newest version of Minecraft, because I broke that or something. But you'll get some quiet streams next week, and maybe a leisure stream. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out as we go along. I remember my grandma's dog giving me lots of scratches on my arm. Yeah, animals are very, like, I think, I don't know what I'm saying. I agree. That makes sense. Was it just like a vicious dog, or was it just a very overexcited dog? Because my dog, Rocky, is a very overexcited dog. He likes to jump up and, like, he scratches my legs a lot because he's overexcited. I know there's a lot of vicious dogs that do it out of wanting to cause pain. My grandma had a cat named Priscilla that scratched my sister's eye one time. Which my sister was like 4, and she was like really in the cat's face, and if you know anything about cats, they don't like you being in their face. So I can't say she didn't deserve it. I can't say it was entirely the cat's fault, because my sister was like all up in that cat's face and like bugging her relentlessly, so she kind of had what was coming to her. But at the same time, that cat was a vicious little thing. So, you know, lesson learned. She didn't touch that cat ever again, but... But, yeah. So, we did some... We're about done with the stream. We did about We didn't get through every Christmas-related thing, but I could save that for next year. When hopefully at that point I'll be more, I'll be better at talking more efficiently and have better storytelling. Like, I'll be better at storytelling, hopefully, at that point. So, yeah. We got through a lot of the Christmas list I wanted to talk about, though. Yeah. I think, like, around next Christmas, I'll have segments of, like, going through some old photos. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We'll worry about that another time. Going over nostalgic Christmas pictures. If you guys are interested in that. My grandma's dog is very chaotic in the excited kind of way. Yeah, I get that. Like, sometimes he would run quickly around my grandma's room when he got excited. Yeah. I fully understand that. That is... It's something they can't help. Because dogs, I mean, like, animals in general, dogs and cats both have sharp claws. That are usually more sharp than humans. Usually. So they can't really help it. Obviously, they can be trained to resist those excited urges, but I get it. I don't really stop my dog a ton. I probably should, you know, like I probably should make sure we kind of keep the dog upstairs when guests are around. Just don't even like let him near them. He's not a vicious dog. He doesn't bite or nip or anything at all, but he does, like, he gets overexcited and he does scratch unintentionally, so we kind of just keep him upstairs. But I mean, like, it is really sweet to see dogs get so excited. I love dogs. Used to hate them. I used to, like, be petrified of dogs. That's a story for another time. But, yeah, I love dogs now. Alright. I am going to go ahead and end the stream there. We talked about most of what I wanted to talk about Christmas-wise. And that is the end of this week of Hypixel. He would bite my hand playfully. Yeah. My dog doesn't do that, but I've experienced that before. It's sweet. It could definitely be scary because dogs can be unpredictable. So I get why people don't want that around them. But if you know the dog well enough, if it's your dog well enough, you can understand where they're coming from and stuff. That is the end of this week of Hypixel. Next week we're going to have Minecraft Forever World. Hopefully, I mean, I have 2 days off, so I hopefully should have time to figure out why OBS is not recognizing Minecraft anymore. The new version, at least. And we'll be working on the Enchanted Library. We'll have some quiet streams, maybe a leisure stream where I'm rambling again. I think or a focus stream because I need to get some new materials for the Forever World, for the Enchanted Library. I think that's going to be what happens first on Monday. Is a focus stream where I just collect a bunch of, because I need terracotta. Is it terracotta? Or is it? No, it's concrete. I need to collect concrete. So that'll probably be Monday's stream, a focus stream of collecting resources. Or a quiet stream, one of the two. Maybe a quiet stream. Well, no, I probably shouldn't start the week off with a quiet stream. A lot of plans coming up soon, especially in February. I think by February I'll be done with the Stardew Valley video and ready to start pumping out a lot more content. Eventually residual weekly uploads will be a thing. So yes, thank you everybody for watching. Noah, thank you for tuning in. Speedy Dolphin, I kind of forget your name all the time. Speedy Dolphin Tunes, thank you for tuning in. Stuff of Legends, thank you for tuning in. As always. And yeah. We will be back again next week. Merry Christmas to all. Have a good Happy New Year. God bless everybody. I don't know. God bless everybody. See you guys next week. Bye, everybody. Nugget. Yes. Nugget. The farewell nugget. Bye, everybody. See you all next week.